What's up, you guys? John MacLennan here, and today I want to share with you something that I think can help you if you're trying to be a gigging musician and you're going out and playing gigs. This can help you be more reliable, and it's definitely bailed me out a number of times. So this is my emergency guitar kit, and it's in the back of my car. I got this little container at Target, okay? It's got a lid, and it stays sealed so it's not going to come open while you're driving. And let's go through what I got inside here. Okay, so take you through this first. This is an extra feedback stopper, so this goes inside the sound hole in my guitar. Sometimes it's easy to forget or leave it in a different case, so I keep an extra one in here. Then I've also got some tubes. These are tubes for one of my main gigging amps, just as a backup. And I use ARS tubes, and I have some vintage tubes. These happen to be vintage, like RCA tubes. The next thing is this really cool Cruise Tools guitar, basically just kit. It's great for just doing setups and things on the fly. I've got like wire cutters. If I break a string, I can change it fast. Everything in here that I need to do that. I've got a string winder, and I can make action adjustments and keep everything nice and tidy on the fly. So this is really cool, Cruise Tools. Let's see what else we got here. So this is just backup like stuff in case of an emergency. Here's a random XLR cable, and sometimes I work with singers or I'll play gigs with my wife, and it's good to have some XLR cables, which is like your microphone cable. This is a Asterope speaker cable. I have bailed other musicians out and also used this myself, connecting like a cab and a head, and this can come in handy as speaker cable. Here's another super handy one, is a capo. So I play with different singers, and sometimes you have to change the key or you just forget your capo, and some songs you really need it on. So put an extra capo in there. Slides, these are cool for studio. I've got a metal slide and a glass slide, both options. This is some patch cables here. So these are Providence P203 patch cables, and if something goes wrong on my pedal board or a cable goes out on it, I can troubleshoot it and just replace it quickly with a patch cable. Sometimes I've had to, I don't have time to even troubleshoot it, so I've just had to unplug, and this can come in handy. Here's just another capo that happens to be in here. Can't have too many capos. String winder, this is good. 1/4 inch cable. This is just standard guitar cable. I've been using Providence cables forever. I love them. This obviously can come in really handy. You forget a guitar cord, someone needs a guitar cord goes out. It's happened to me. I've stepped back performing live and totally just damaged a cable. So this helps. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, guitar strap, right? Super important. You don't want to be sitting on the gig, when everybody else is rocking out or something. So extra guitar strap. Another really good one is just a standard power cable. So this is I forget what it is. You can look it up online, but it's like the 3-prong, for an amp or pedal board or whatever. And try and get them, this isn't that long, but try and get them longer. I actually do have another extension cord that I keep in here that I took out, but I need to put it back. So that's another really good thing to have in here, is just an extension cord. And I like black ones, just because if they're going on stage or whatever, it's, the big orange one doesn't look as cool. So, here's another good thing, is this is just an aux cable. So when I play solo guitar, I take breaks, and I might play a 4-hour gig or whatever, and in between I'll play music through my iPad. So I typically bring a aux cable, but this is just a backup one in case I forget it. I want there to be music on the break. I don't want to have to play for 4 hours straight. that would be brutal. Okay, so there's that. These are just random fuses, like, and I marked them. This is like 250 volt, you know, slow blow. Like, these are ones that I use in my Marshall. These are 3 amps. So these are all different fuses, because you can blow a fuse, power issues can happen, so I keep fuses in this emergency kit. A lot of different types of picks. These are the Clayton 63 millimeter. I really like these for strumming on acoustic when recording. 63 millimeter, it's a little bit thinner. 0.63, yeah. And there's something about the coating on these picks that sounds really good to me, nice and bright. This is also just another, just all sorts of crazy picks in here. I've got like mandolin picks for when I'm playing mandolin. I use these sort of round-shaped ones. I've got, if someone asks for like the edge kind of guitar tones on a recording session, I think he used these Haradim picks, and they've got like a nylon sort of just rough side to them. When you pick, it really gets the U2 sound. And then just the standard picks that I use. I like, you know, Fender, the little jazz picks, which are these. I play heavies. These are the 358s. I like that smaller shape because I can hide them in my hand. So lots of picks. This is super good. Backup strings. These are some acoustic strings, some electric strings, and then I have a lot of different gauges, because on some guitars, over the years, things have changed. I used to play lighter gauge strings, so I still have these in there. I need to clear them out. And then I have some 11s and some 13s, and just stuff that I use. This is really old school, so I've been playing gigs for a long time, and you know, we used to not use iPads and clip the music on, and so these are clips so your music doesn't blow away. So what happened to me one time is I was playing in downtown LA in Little Tokyo for an event, and KTLA was there, KTLA News, and I was playing with an artist that I hadn't played a lot with, and I had gotten the music like the night before, and so I charted out all the songs and have my charts and stuff, and then I put them up on the music stand, and then all of a sudden we're performing live. The camera, KTLA, like swings like to right on me to a feature, and this gust of wind blows and just blows my music away, like right. Of course, it was like that timing. So after that, I put this clip in there. Pencils. Probably should put pens in here, but it looks good to go to a rehearsal and make notes and have a pencil. So that's good. Another really old school, these were the Mighty Brights that you'd clip on before the iPads. Now I just use an iPad to read music off of, which also reminds me I should probably put a charger in here as another good thing. These are thumb picks. I use just the Dunlop medium thumb picks, and then a flashlight. And I used to have long nails. This can help. Sometimes I'll get like, you know, your nail will grow or whatever, and you know, it'll be sharp or something when I'm finger picking, and so I don't have long nails. My nails are like super short now, like I have no nail basically, but this can still help. Sometimes you just get like a sharp thing, and so you can just like file it off. I also want to add that I do keep a spare amp in my car, and this is just as an emergency. If something were to go wrong with my main amp that I couldn't fix or couldn't change a fuse or a tube fast, I would just grab the other amp, and I could get through the gig on that amp. It's not the best quality amp because I just leave it in my car all the time, but it would work and I could get through the gig. When I have really high profile gigs or things that are super important, I will put 3 amps in my car because I'm paranoid and I want to do everything that I can to make sure it goes smoothly. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and leave a comment below if you think I've missed anything or if you think there's anything I can add to this emergency kit. We'll see you later.